At the end of the day, it's a negotiating process. It is something that has been ongoing. The chief economist in my ministry has been dealing with that matter in terms of crunching the numbers and doing all of the things that are required with the sector so that in due course we can be in a position to disclose what is being done.
A highly anticipated outcome for the much talked about COVID-19 relief aid for the public transportation sector. Since March 2020, the sector has been clamoring for a reprieve to counterbalance the financial inequality brought on by reduced passenger capacity and added cost of personal protective equipment to ward off the virus. Now, a year later, and following a recent meeting between Minister for Transportation Guy Joseph and NCOPT officials, the council was again sent back to the drawing board.
The minister did request that I have a meeting with the chief economist. We've had that meeting, myself and a few members of the executive. We've had meetings with the chief economist, and what we did was to tailor the proposal.
NCOPT President Godfrey Ferdinand hails the advice and expertise of Chief Economist Mr. Tommy Descott.
One of the good things is that the chief economists have actually submitted it in what you call a cabinet memo proposal, so that the minister can take it to cabinet. So we are hoping that if this goes to cabinet this week, we will get a response from the minister by next week.
In 2020, minibus operators withdrew their services in protest over the economic woes caused by the COVID-19 pandemic protocols, urging the state to step in to address their plight. Ferdinand admits that the bus drivers also have to work to help find middle ground in the prolonged negotiations.
Some of the times, the fault is not necessarily that of anybody else but ourselves, in that when we requesting information from our members, they take a long time to give it. And for you to give a proper proposal, you would have to have the data. And that's sometimes the reason why. But what I can assure members is that we've completed the proposal. It should be going to cabinet by this coming week, and from there we'll hear what the minister has to say.
The NCOPT president says that despite a decline in positive COVID-19 cases, the sector's numbers are still locked in at the 10-person per minibus commuter threshold. The bus lobby continues to await word on a decision on the much-delayed COVID-19 relief package. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.